Whew, sorry for that little delay there, guys. For some reason, everything just decided to not work all at once. It was wild and not appreciated. Um, Now I'm just waiting for Angels with Scaly Wings to open and get its stuff together. But I'm a little scared, I'm not gonna lie, because the guide for this is rather sparse. Because obviously it's a spoiler-free guide, so they don't want to spoil anything, which is great and all. But it makes it a little bit hard to actually like accomplish this. Um, but it's gonna. Oh, I keep forgetting that there are things underneath me, and I can't set my feet down. There are things that are going to be difficult, and I am just trying to open the game and also opening my guide so that I can figure out what to do for all of this. Oh, nope. That's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. Everything's not working. It's really stressing me out. Why is it not opening? Game, where are you at? Application not responding. Huh. Wonder how many times I've frickin' seen that tonight. Um, Endings. Okay, there we go. There is a neutral ending, but I don't know if we need to see that. Oh wait, I feel like no, I lied. I have seen the neutral ending. I have. I have. That was like the first ending that I got. Okay, let me try that again. Let me try opening Scaly Angels with Scaly Wings again. Steam gave me a lot of trouble tonight, so I'm hoping that it's not gonna be mean to me. Please. Should I freaking turn the music back on? Is this gonna be like an hour-long ordeal? Perhaps. Turn the music back on. Oh, come on, baby. I really want to play this tonight. Stressing me out. I can't see my stream preview either. That scares me. Let me know if I need to make myself louder or anything. Everything's just acting a little bit weird tonight, and I don't know if it's because I haven't streamed in a little while or what, but it's just not being my friend. Nothing is my friend right now. Which is probably because I'm going for a bad ending. I'm just gonna blame it on that. Oh, come on, baby. Please open up. I don't want to change it. I don't want to change tonight's game. I'm not sure why it's not opening. Oh, there's a white square. Where's the game? Well, you can see. Oh, there it is. Hey, my mic is low. Well, let me fix that. Oh, hold on. A lot of things are happening. Ah, okay. Breathe. Okay, I need to fix the chat first and foremost. I found the game. It's finally here. That's great. My chat in the chat. I can't see my chat in the chat room, but that's fine. It'll be okay. All right. We are finally it's starting. Jeez. What a hot mess that was. That's fine. I'll leave my alerts down there. So here's the good news. I know that there have been a couple people, I'm not sure if they'll come tonight, but there have been a couple people who were very confused about the plot of this game. I've got good news for you. We're gonna be going through the entire plot right now, because, in order to get the bad ending, we have to do every single scene. Can't see your chat. With the chat? Can you also not see the chat? Can you not see yourselves talking? That's a little weird. Oh, now I can see the chat. So anyways, we have to do all of the scenes, because we need to fail them. So, you're gonna be getting the story, but we're also gonna be failing it, kinda, so I don't know how helpful it's gonna be, but we're gonna do it anyways. So last time we did Lorem, there he is up there in his little male outfit. That's pretty cute, right? Alright, let me pull up my guide, make sure it's in the right place. Alright, so, the spoiler for guide has been super helpful so far. But for the evil ending, it's a little vague. Basically, I have to do poorly in all the investigations and date everyone purposely be mean and get on bad terms with everyone. So that's what we're gonna be doing. It's gonna be super fun. We're gonna be mean to everyone. What telling me is that everyone dies. TBH, I'm not sure. Who knows? We've seen some pretty terrible stuff. So I don't know how the bad ending could be worse than this, except maybe we become evil. Yeah, you might need some tissues. That's a good call. So yeah, but the good thing is we are going to be going through the entire story. So I hope everyone who has not seen the story comes in tonight so that we can go through it. Maybe the plot will die. I don't know. I honestly have no clue what to expect. The only thing I know is that the achievement is called Betrayal. And that's it. Like, I'm with you guys on this. I have no idea. So, we are gonna start. We're just gonna restart. Continue your journey, Diana. What's up, system? How you doing? So yeah, I'm expecting this to be a multi-part stream. Oh, have we seen that one before? I think that might be a new card. I'm expecting this to be a multi-part stream because it's going to take a long time. Because we have to do the entire game. So, it's gonna be longer than our past playthroughs of this game because we could skip in that we can't here. So reminder, plot up to this point, we came through the portal to find ourselves in the world of dragons, and they were like, hey, what's up? And I was like, I'll give you these PDAs in exchange for energy, like clean energy generators. And they were like, sweet. So now I'm living here as an ambassador of humanity, which is great and all. Oh, this is going to be interesting for my voice because we have to read everything. I woke from uneasy dreams looking at an unfamiliar ceiling. Just for a moment, I wondered where I was before the events of last night all came back to me. After a good stretch, I looked around the room, illuminated by the sunlight coming in from the window. Outside in the distance, oh, this music is so good. The portal I had emerged from proudly stood on the peak of a small hill. Getting ready, I noticed something lying on the table. It was the note Remy had left for me in case I needed anything. Along with his own home phone and work number, there were also some numbers for delivery of food and other necessities, as well as emergency and even janitorial services. He had certainly thought of everything, even though I now had to wonder what a dragon plumber might look like. My musings were interrupted when the doorbell rang. When I opened the door, I was met by another dragon. And it's our good... No. So, it turns out you've seen this before. I am just not going to skip anything. At all. Hi, babe. How you doing? Or, wow, I'm not used to seeing him so nervous. Usually I work for the police, though. Nice to meet you. He seemed a lot smaller than Remy, and when he somewhat nervously extended his arm toward me, I noticed that he apparently only walked on his hind legs, the two forelimbs instead having distinct arms, hands, and fingers. Let's not. We're gonna be a jerk to everyone. Everyone strap in. We're gonna have to be mean. I don't know if it counts. I don't know if Sebastian counts because he's technically is not dateable, but I'm just gonna be mean to everyone. So, oh, don't shake his hand. Nice to meet you too, Sebastian. So where are you taking me? Straight to business. We're going to visit the plant where they're making your generators. Reza will be there too. What's up, Reza? Reza is our human buddy who came here before us. While we walked, I was under the impression that we were purposefully avoiding the busier parts of town, instead straying towards the edges and small alleys as to not garner too much attention. Even then, we got the occasional stare. After just a couple of minutes, we arrived at our destination. We were met by Reza, as well as yet another dragon, a vicious-looking beast that didn't stay too close to him. Non-dateable in my dating sim? Oh, it's Maverick. He looks fine in that picture. How come he's so not cute close up? He's just so not cute right now. He was okay in that picture. Hey. Reza, long time no see. Indeed. How true that is. Good to finally see another human face around here. What a coincidence to have you, of all people, show up. I guess those degrees aren't so useless after all. By the way, who's your friend? Just my bodyguard. I bet he'd win in a fight with mine, though. Ha! Reza just does have a punchable face. He really does. The two dragons exchanged a few words, and as I met the gaze of the larger Tenebris? I don't know how to pronounce that. Dragon, a few paces from us, Sebastian turned toward me and spoke up again. Hey, Diana, this is Maverick. Maverick, buddy, you're probably gonna hate me in this route. Nice to meet you. Yeah, whatever. God, the music in this game is just so good. What are you talking about? I know, McBall, it's gonna be hard for me too, but that's why I wanted you all here to support me, because it's gonna make me really sad. No, I just thought... Yeah, Reza, thanks for standing up for me, homie. Uh-oh. Fight, 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 fight! A growl escaped the darker dragon's trembling lips as he bared his teeth at Reza. Sebastian's like, no, no. No, no. After you. The crisis was quickly averted as we entered the building, which was characterized by its many floors, high ceilings, and long, narrow hallways as Sebastian led us to our destination. Oh, it's Shogun's waifu! Except for he's a jerk. I agree. Girl, how you doing? Girl, you look so good. Love you. Not the... Wow. You'll just have to make do with me. I really like how her goggles have like an extra strap underneath them to like go underneath her chin. I think that's cute. Nice to meet you. Sweet. Oh, and it's playing Stardew Valley. That's great, I'll take it. Reza, get out of here. Looks a little small if you ask me. Throws it on the ground. What is my thing? What am I doing again? I don't remember. Why am I here? What thing? Oh, that's it? Okay. Of course, here you go. It's kind of self-muzzling, I guess so. What? What is this? Oh my god, are we getting raided? Already? I haven't even done anything yet. Crab with an on the P. Oh my lord. What are y'all doing here? This is just a trash stream. Hello! Thank you, Tim, for the raid. Oh my goodness. I hope you all had fun over at Tim's stream. Wow, everyone's, oh my god. So much crap. So much crap. Oh, I love you guys. You guys are great. That's a raid message. It counts. Hello. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome to my stream. We are playing some Angels with Scaly Wings, but before we do that, we're gonna have to do some countermeasures, aren't we? Oh, thank you for the follow. 60% salt. Enjoy your Blue Badger and your Blue Badger dance. And, oh my god, everyone's follow. Oh, we're gonna have a lot of Blue Badger dancing. Okay, wait, we'll hold the countermeasures until after the Blue Badger dances have finished. Do, 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 do. Is it gonna immediately go again? I hope so. Yes! Da 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 da. Oh, you guys are killing my stream. Wow, thank you, Barbro. 985. Thank you for the follow. Enjoy your Blue Badger and your Blue Badger dance. Welcome to the Ace Fan Club. Do 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 do. I don't know why I do the dance. Like, you guys can't see me. I think there was one more. Yep, there it is. Strong Sad 7926. Thank you for the follow. The Blue Badger dance never ends. Welcome to the Ace Fan Club. Enjoy the Blue Badger and your Blue Badger dance. And thank you so much for the follow. Do. Was that all? Oh my god, more. You guys, stop it. The Blue Badger's gonna dance forever. Ray Jams, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Ace Fan Club. Enjoy your Blue Badger and your Blue Badger dance. They can't hear the music? To the Blue Badger? Where's the music? I can hear it. Do 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 do. Why can't? Is the game too loud? Game, shush for a minute. Do 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 do. I can hear the music, so I don't know why you guys can't. Maybe the game music is too loud. Let me turn that down. Can you hear it now? I'm blasting it. It's blasting. Oh my god, everyone's. Oh my god. There's so many. Can you hear it now? No? You can hear it. Some people can hear it. You had no toilets, Tim? Oh my god. I just cranked that. I cranked that Blue Badger jam right there. Do. I'm sorry that I didn't read everyone's names, but thank you all so much for the follows. There's another one. None of the music is working? I'll have to. Is it gonna do this to me every time I stream? Sometimes my game audio just doesn't work. What's next? Are there more? What? Tim! Did you just... Tim! You did not need to sub? Good lord! You are so silly. I am not worthy. I'm just a scrub. Thank you so much. Wow, you guys are so great. Hey Noelle, you just missed Tim's huge raid. It wasn't me. Oh my god. Okay, is that all the Blue Badgers? Do we get any more? Okay, can we countermeasure now? I think we can countermeasure now. Okay, countermeasures, and go.
Hold it! Break it down! You can take me! Thank you can take me!
Don't know why I just freaked out there, but for the record, I still can't hear it. So, you know. What is this monstrosity? Oh my god, you guys are so funny. Not the dab! Oh my gosh, well, you guys are so generous. Holy crap. Thank you so much for the bits, Lucario Overlord. Really hilarious. Uh, thank Twy for that countermeasures video. He was, wow, those bits are going everywhere. You guys are crazy. Thank you. Oh my god. Master4211, thank you so much for the follow. Enjoy your Blue Badger and your Blue Badger dance. Welcome to the Ace Fan Club. I think there's one more. We're gonna sit here forever and watch the freaking Blue Badger dance. Leslie Pro 04 underscore 04. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Ace Fan Club and enjoy your Blue Badger and your Blue Badger dance. Now that you can hear it. Alright. I think that's everything. You guys, thank you so much. Oh my god, I like can't even. You guys are crazy. So you're okay because you don't have to see Raise anymore? Well, I'm sorry to say we are gonna get back to Raiza in just a minute. So all the Raiders, welcome to the stream. We are playing a little game called Yes You Are Late, Shogun, oh my lord. We are playing a little game called Angels with Scaly Wings. It was advertised to me as I got a review copy of this game for the website that I work for, and it was advertised to me as a cross between Hatoful Boyfriend and Zero Escape. So, if you're down for that, stay tuned. We have done all of the dateable endings in this game, and now tonight we are going for the bad ending. So it's actually good if y'all want to stay and hang out and see the story of this game, because we do have to replay basically everything tonight to get the bad ending. So it's gonna be me being a jerk. Basically, so I'm gonna turn back up the music a little bit. Okay, so tell me if you can hear it, because I have been having problems with that lately. You need to catch up with so many endings? Yeah, it's okay. And do we get to play the Ambidex game? Not yet. We've gotten pretty close. So basically, the plot up to this point, what we know right now, we have basically been sent through a portal into the world of dragons, and we are trading our PDAs, which has the wealth of human knowledge, to the dragons for generators, a clean energy source, because humanity over through the portal is like actually dying. So we need to fix that. So we've kind of been sent with our good buddy Reza. And our good buddy Reza as ambassadors for humanity to talk to the dragons and see if we can, you know, come to some kind of understanding with each other. Is this the dragon waifu sim? There are dragon husbandos too. So this is Anna. This is Shogun Gundam's waifu. It's basically Hatoful Boyfriend but dragons. That's probably one of the best ways to put it, especially if you know how deep Hatoful Boyfriend gets. That's basically a good way to put it. No. I want to well, I mean, Noelle, there are some left. Why? So, Anna wants to test our blood again. We've done both, so I don't think, it matters. So I'm gonna say no, because I'm being mean to everyone. No. You cannot have my blood. Actually. Maybe next time. Looks like my PA is good, so we are just about done here. You love the Ace Attorney series? So do I, hence my name. You've never played Hatoful Boyfriend. Go play it. Is this game as unpredictable as Hatoful? It is! Yes! So Anna's given us her number. We got those digits. Congrats, Shogun. It's okay. This is honestly probably a good playthrough to start with because we're gonna be going through the whole game. There's Reza, our good buddy. So those of you who have seen stuff, since we have so many new people here tonight, don't spoil it for everyone. This game is, yeah, the Twy has been destroyed by this game. It's kind of hilarious. I've also been destroyed, but I did not give, no. Oh, I'm not gonna lie to, like, no, I didn't. That's what she said. I mean, what? What a swole guy. No, Noelle, you cannot date him. You do not want to date him. Sure. I'm getting hungry. How about some breakfast? We're going on a little breakfast date. Hey, it's Reza. How you doing? This is our good buddy, Sebastian. He is our police escort so that we don't get attacked. He's a snack. Oh my god. How long ago did we start this? January? I feel like it. We've kind of been doing it on and off. It's a lot to handle at one time. And this is Maverick. He is Reza's bodyguard. Basically, they're just here so that no one freaks out at us. And because the thing is, the humans kind of are like a legend in this place. So like, everyone thinks we're super cool. That settles it. We're going to breakfast. No, we can't skip it. Or we could just save some time. Nope. We are not skipping. So now we're in a cute little cafe. Luckily for us, the cafe was mostly empty when we arrived, as it was still pretty early in the day. Reza was quick to lead me to a table for two, prompting the dragons to get one of their own at the other side of the restaurant. Ugh, finally. That's funny, because he has a tail and you don't. If we're going to be evil, we're gonna have tasty dragon meat? Aww. I think it's rather strange they need someone following us everywhere. I'm not buying their shtick. We were approached by an individual who appeared to be the waitress of the cafe. She was an interesting-looking dragon who, unlike the others I'd seen so far, was more akin to a wyvern, possessing two large wings as her forelimbs, which resembled those of an oversized bat. How often do I stream? Mondays and Thursdays. And sometimes Fridays if we hit a sub goal. So there's that. My stream schedule is in the whatever it's called below the actual stream, I believe. So, oh, it's the humans. Here's another. Oh my god, that's so mean. Wait, where? Oh man. This is the meanest one. Oh, never mind, she liked it. Darn it. I have too many good mods. Welcome to our establishment. So this is Adine. She is one of the other sweethearts you can date. She's a cutie. Love her. Let's just get just coffee. Just a coffee. Just make it. Wow, Reza. Jeez. So mean. Oh yeah, Adine was McBall's girl. Oh, that's right. I actually haven't changed my my schedule on Twitch yet. I need to do that. Thank you for reminding me. I will do it after the stream. Okay, thank you for coming, Lucario Overlord, and thank you so much for all the bits. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, you can promote the Discord if you want, Twy. We also have a Discord that is open to everyone, so totally go for it. Alright, she's going to get us some coffee. As I was saying, if you look at the big picture, don't you think there's something off about this whole place? Okay, thank you, Humble Gamer. Thank you for coming. Like, literally, you guys are so great. That dragon is cute. I know, she is. So, Twy just linked our Discord. If you want to join the Discord, it is a pretty fun place to hang out. Free for everyone to join. It's super fun, so come hang out with us. If this is supposed to be a completely separate place from Earth, or even a different dimension, some things just don't add up. Don't you think so too? Let me just grab my tinfoil hat real quick. No fees apply, Shogun. Don't tell them that. Lurks while 100%ing Odyssey? Oh man, good luck. I've noticed it too. I can't really say much more with you-know-who over there. He's probably listening to us right now. What a creep. When I let my gaze wander, I saw that Maverick was looking in my direction. Our eyes met briefly, his expression not showing any discernible emotion, while I wondered whether it had just been a coincidence or if he was really able to hear us from the distance. I do have some theories, and if I'm right, we might be in trouble. Uh-oh. What kind of trouble? What are you talking about? Shh, be quiet. I'll let you know more as soon as I can. But for now, let's just play along. After all, we already have one of these babies. He patted the generator's box for emphasis. Humanity really needs those generators. Like, we're pretty screwed without them. God knows we need them. Oh, there she comes. The female returned, astounding me with her ability to balance the dishes on the edges of her wings. She placed her forelimb on the table and proceeded to move the dishes from her wings to us with a gentle push of her snout. There you go, enjoy. No shoes, scaly face. Oh no. That's so mean. I actually have not played Mario Odyssey yet. It is it's one I'm hoping to get it before we go to Japan. Gentle push. Wait, I can't read your name. It's too small on my thing. Let me go back. Peppy Fredo, I am sorry that you chose this stream to come to because we are gonna have to be mean to everyone. Oh, I didn't push it. She's like, I get that a lot. To be honest, I was a little skeptical of the kind of coffee they might come up with at a place like this, but after a mouthful, I had to admit that it wasn't so bad. I've certainly had much worse before. I am traveling. Junibug and I are going to Japan in July. We are super excited. I know, I'm sorry. I don't want her to leave either. She's such a cutie. When the waitress brought out the meals to the two dragons across the cafe and exchanged a few words with them, Reza leaned forward and whispered something to me. I'll send you a letter with a coded message later. You'll know what to do. Reza rose from his seat before he made it known to me that he still had a few things to do and just left the restaurant, followed shortly after by the larger of the two dragons. Laters! I wasn't in a hurry, so I spent a few more minutes in contemplation while I looked out the window and finished my coffee. Not that this whole situation was already bizarre enough, there was also now the vague sense of danger conveyed by Reza's earlier words. I did not even have an idea what kind of threat might be lurking out there. Eventually I got up, ready to be on my way for whatever else the day might bring. Are you done? Okay, bye. Yeah, bye, Reza. See you later. Sure am. I'm so nice when I'm not being mean. How'd you like it? It was alright. Glad you enjoyed it. Just wait outside and I'll handle the rest here. Sure thing. A new Drago! Yes, that is Sebastian. Oh wait, was it Maverick or Sebastian? That was Maverick. Maverick is Reza's bodyguard and Sebastian is ours. I stepped outside, taking in the scenery of this strangely familiar world. In the short time I was here, I'd already found the similarities between their world and our own utterly fascinating. After all, we were talking about an unmapped place with a never-before-seen form of life. As far as discoveries were concerned, even something as simple as a new unicellular organism or even bacteria would have been remarkable. She's a biology major, everyone remember, she's a nerd. The player character has a double major in biology and sociology. Can I adopt one of them? I don't think they'd like that, but there is an orphanage in the game. You can adopt a kid, a baby dragon. Oh no, Junibug just texted me that her power went out. I hope we don't see my husbando because I don't want you to be mean to him. I'm sorry, Twy. I'm so sorry to tell you this, but we're gonna have to go on a date with every single person and be mean to them. Oh, you are a science nerd, Shogun. Yet here I was, standing in the middle of a village evidently built by this race of intelligent talking dragons with a society not unlike our own. Reza didn't seem to share the same interest, and instead was more smitten with the generator, but given our reasons for coming here in the first place, I couldn't blame him for his enthusiasm being focused on something else. My thoughts were interrupted as something suddenly zipped by me just a little too close, causing me to stumble back. It was a rather small dragon with a bag clamped in its maw who apparently had somewhere to be. I know, like, you guys all have. Oh, she's so cute! I regained my footing and watched as it disappeared into the distance. Even though I'd seen enough dragons to recognize their variations in size, color, and other attributes, I guess this one must have been a juvenile of its species. Shortly afterwards, Sebastian joined me outside, having taken care of the tab. We have to, guys. Don't be mad at me. I gave her a generous tip on your behalf. I hope you don't mind. Actually, I do. I don't even, to be fair, I don't even know if this matters, like being mean the whole time. But I really feel like we have to be mean. So in case you were here at the beginning of the stream, I read off what the guide says about getting the bad ending. It's a little bit vague. It's like I think you kind of have to be mean. So like we gotta do it, man. We gotta do it. Thick dragos, they kind of are. Actually, I do. Why's that? The whole thing where she lost it because we were humans? How unprofessional. Besides, I don't believe in tipping. Well, too late for that now. Ugh. In any case, now that you've given us the PDA and Reza has the generator, you have to get into the character, you monster. I know, I'm horrible. So if you want to go anywhere in particular, let me know, or I could show you around town. I was tempted to be given a tour, but considering Reza's words, I wanted to be careful and not stray too far without knowing more about this world first. I think I'll stay home for today. I still have to get used to everything, you know? I'll just accompany you back then. Adine is the best, though. I don't know, you guys know I like Bryce. So it's gonna be hard for me to be mean to Bryce. I hope we're not gonna get eaten. I really like your emotes, Pepe Fredo. They're pretty cool. There we are. Home sweet home. For now, at least. Well, if you need anything, I'll be outside until my shift ends. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Wow, he just has to stand outside my door all day. That's pretty boring. Thanks, see you tomorrow. See you. Bye. I hadn't really looked at the apartment much, so I spent the rest of the day investigating it and relaxing. I considered checking out some of the phone numbers Remy had left me, but I thought it was better to keep a low profile for now. Okay, see you, Ray Jams. Thank you so much for stopping by. I found the kitchen fully stocked with plenty of groceries, though the variety was wasted on me. I hadn't been a particularly great cook in the first place, but what was more, I didn't even recognize some of the things I found there. Whether they were edibles that we had back home that I just didn't know about, or something completely alien, I wasn't sure, but I didn't want to take the risk of eating anything I didn't know. After all, it was possible that some of the comestibles, which I still don't think is a word, might be fine for them to eat, but still be poisonous to us. I was also glad to find a shelf that was filled to the brim with a variety of books, aka me. While I found the subject matter of man, myth, or reality to be quite intriguing, I had to give up after just a few pages due to an exceptionally dry writing style, which I wasn't inclined to enjoy at the moment. It's a lot of text, which is why I'm reading it, so that way you can just listen. It's a visual novel, what are you gonna do, man? Comestibles is a word? I've literally never heard that word in my life. In the end, I settled for an adventure novel about a dragon archaeologist who stumbles upon the remains of a long-lost human civilization, after which she's hunted by an evil organization who wants to use the found magical artifacts for its own nefarious purposes. While entertaining, I had to admit that it reminded me a little too much of the trashy novels we had at home. I certainly found it amusing that certain tropes were not really unique to us as a species, though I wondered where this kind of literature had fallen into disfavor here as it had back where I'd come from. I was reading a particularly exciting scene in which the hero, Sheridan, uses one of the magical artifacts shaped like a pair of human hands holding a scepter with a globe at the top to prevent herself from being crushed and grounded to a bloody pulp by an ancient human temple's moving walls, when I suddenly heard the doorbell ring. Animated interpretive dance? Good lord. Oh, who's it gonna be? It's Lorem. Hey Lorem, how you doing, buddy? Remember that time we got his ending and we all cried when we didn't expect to? That was sad. Hello there. Would you please sign here? I'm not signing away my rights with this, am I? I've got a letter for you that requires signature confirmation. I see. Looking over the clipboard the small dragon was holding up to me, I saw that the sender of the letter in question was Reza. Blue Drago! There you go. I'm Lorem, by the way. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions? What is this about? I'm just making small talk. Wait a minute, I recognize you. You tried to do the same thing with Reza. Maybe I should report you to your superiors for your inappropriate behavior towards your clients. But it's important. Please just let me talk to Diana for a few minutes. Yeah, pretty much every ending we cried. You know how it is. If you want an interview, where's this place located? We don't know yet. Through the mysterious portal. If you want an interview with one of the humans, you'll have to get permission from the proper authorities. Help me out here, Diana. As an ambassador, you care about the accurate portrayal of humans in the media, don't you? Then you should talk to me. Otherwise, someone else will fill in the blanks, and who knows what they'll come up with. Let me show you something. The small dragon opened his bag, rummaging through a number of letters and small packages. I think I lost it. Anyway, I wanted to show you some pictures of what people think humans look like. On some of them, they have 4 heads and look nothing like you. It's crazy. Lorm is cool. I like Lorm. What are you, Lorm? A reporter? No, I'm just... Do you want me to remove him, Diana? Is what he's saying true? Yeah, I guess. Dunk him! No! I see. That sounds pretty interesting, though. Alright, you can leave your number here, and maybe I'll call you later, but that's all I can promise. Thank you so much. He quickly produced a small sheet of paper and scribbled his number on it. Afterwards, he sheepishly presented it with both hands. Alright, you got what you wanted. Off you go now. Bye! That's not the direction of the door, I don't think. Eee! Same. Everyone's like that when meeting me, right? I know. Sorry about that. Don't worry about it. I guess that should be all. I'll see you tomorrow then. Right. With all the commotion, I almost forgot that I was still holding Reza's letter. Within the plain envelope was a similarly plain sheet of paper with his handwriting. When I started reading, however, I saw that his wording was so full of the pleasantries I knew he hated that I assumed every word of it was faked as to conceal its true intent. He did mention that I know what to do, but I was unsure of how I was supposed to decode the letter's secret message. I didn't remember ever having a conversation about this topic with him, yet he still relied on me to remember whatever it was that I was missing. Or he thought that I would just be able to figure it out on my own. This is what it said. Hello, my dear friend. I hope this letter reached you swiftly and in good condition. Unfortunately, we were not able to catch up earlier, so I wanted to write you this letter. How have you been these last few years? What have you been doing? How's the family? I feel like there is so much we should talk about since we have not seen each other much recently. At least we have a chance to do so in this form. Quite an exciting venture we are on now, right? How have you liked it here so far? Made any dragon friends yet? Haha. Anyways, I will be looking forward to your reply soon. Best regards, Reza. Various things came to mind. Only reading certain words or letters is one that I thought of immediately, but I couldn't make out anything after trying to find a system within its array of letters and lines. Maybe I had to look more carefully. This letter is so awkward. It is. I'm not sure if you can fail this. Let me look really quickly to see if this technically counts. If I can fail it. I don't think you can fail this. So... Reza feels like that D&D character that doesn't, aka me. What if I just say I think I know its meaning? I came to the conclusion that the secret message said that Reza wanted me to plan Sebastian's murder. Oh, I'm so tempted to pick that. Show more options. Have a pizza party. Oh my god, there's more. I am unable to decode the message. Obviously, he wants us to have a pizza party. Oh, what? Steal a book. Find out where Maverick lives. Bring him to the manufacturing plant. I don't feel like any of these options is actually right. I'm unable to decode the message. Oh. Plant Smashes Murder. Why am I even still doing this? I have now reached the point where, statistically speaking, I should have gotten the right one. Either I'm... Oh. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Starlina 27. Thank you so much for the follow. Enjoy your Blue Badger, new Blue Badger dance, and welcome to the Ace Fan Club. Yay! Either I'm just exceptionally bad at guessing, or I should start looking elsewhere. It was a 50-50 chance, but then the right answer wasn't there to begin with. Okay, this was the last option, and it was still wrong. If that's not enough to prompt me to finally start looking elsewhere, I don't know what else will. Yeah, for some reason, the notification is like super high up, and I don't know why it does that. Man, okay, read between the lines. Okay, we have to look elsewhere. Or maybe it referred to the fact that we were both given an apartment. Considering the things they provided for us, maybe I just had to find the right object to decode the message. There were many everyday items here, though, and of course, I still had no idea what in particular I was looking for. We need to go. I know the answer because we've done this before. Stop breaking the fourth wall. We need to look in the fridge. I've heard there's an achievement if you open all of the eggs. So I'm gonna see if I can get that. Nope, just a regular egg. It's gotta be in one of these. How many eggs do we have? 6? 12? 7? 8? Huh, we had 8? That's odd. Guess I just wasted a perfectly good batch of eggs. You just wasted a perfectly good batch of eggs. I hope you're happy now. Thank you. The meat. Alright, look at the milk. I thought it would be in here, but it's not. Oh my god, I just drank. It's salty. Ew. Oh my god. Oh, Peppy Fredo? Am I saying your name right, by the way? Thank you so much for the follow. Enjoy your Blue Badger dance and your Blue Badger song, and I'm so flustered at this point that I'm getting my, like, follower notification wrong. Just some fruits and veggies here. There are lots of fruits, but the one that we need... That was weird. The one that we need is the lemon. Lemon? Lemons? Lemons! Of course! Why didn't I realize it sooner? Lemon juice is about the simplest way to write a hidden message using household items. We learned about that in chemistry. The most boring detail, of course. A message written in lemon juice on paper becomes just about invisible to the naked eye when dried. But after heating it gently, oxidation occurs, making the message visible. I was sitting next to him in class when we learned that. He made a joke about using the method to cheat on the next test, and I replied by saying he'd have to bring an iron. Had he really expected me to remember a random chemistry class that happened years ago? But then I did remember it after all. Meet me at the portal tonight, 10 p.m., was all the message said. I wasted a good amount of time, but I still had some left before I'd have to go out to meet Reza, so I decided to make some lunch. I could have made scrambled eggs if I hadn't broken them all earlier. Afterwards, I resumed reading my book about the continuing adventures of Sheridan and her exploits in destroying cultural artifacts. Unsurprisingly, it came to a happy end, with the evil organization stopped in its tracks, at least for now. I thought the ending was deliberately left open for ambiguity, but when I turned the page and saw the advertisement for the next entry in this apparently long-running series of books, I realized all this had just been a ploy to set up the inevitable sequel. Luckily, the disappointment didn't last long, as I had to get going to meet Reza at the portal. When I got outside, it didn't seem quite as dark as it was when I arrived yesterday. I might have had difficulties finding my way otherwise, but I could still see the portal in the distance. What game is this? This is Angels with Scaly Wings. It is available on Steam for PC and Mac and Linux, I assume. It is a visual novel game that was described to me when I first got it as a cross between Hatoful Boyfriend and the Zero Escape series. And based on what we've played of it, I'd say it hits that mark pretty well. As I was walking, I wondered if anyone was following me, but the land seemed oddly deserted. Was everyone asleep already? Why are we going to meet him at the portal again? Why did we think this was a good idea? Like, I'm not sure. Eventually I arrived at my destination. Ray's was already standing idly by the portal, his fidgeting making it obvious that he had waited just for me. There are many, if you get interested in this game, a lot of my past streams are available on YouTube and Twitch for you to watch. We've done all of the dateable dragons and gotten like the neutral ending, and I believe those are all available in the VODs if you want to watch those. We're going for the bad ending tonight, so like, oh, gross. But don't worry, you're gonna get the whole plot. I was already wondering whether you'd get it at all. Guess I did! What a wonderful night it is. This is romantic. I mean, what? Ooh. Just look up at the stars. You can see them so clearly here without all the pollution lingering out in the air like back home. Almost as if we were looking right into the face of eternity itself. For so long, humanity thought we'd find aliens out there. Yet after all these years, we found we were still alone in the universe. Turns out we were just not looking in the right place. What's going on, Reza? Why'd you call me here at this time? For one, because we're sending the generator home. Right. Before I was sent here, they told me they would limit the use of the portal as they couldn't afford to keep it open all the time. In order to keep contact with us and to enable us to send things over to them, the portal will be open for just a quarter of an hour every day. Sending something back home wasn't really problematic for us, since the high energy expenditure associated with sending bigger objects only affected the sender, not the receiver. However, this also meant that until all business was concluded in regards to our trade with the PDAs and the generators, we were basically stuck here. As for the other, do you know what this place is? You said something about trouble. How much danger are we in, really? More than enough. I'm afraid this whole place will be gone soon. We better not be here when it happens. Yeah, I know. Because we know the plot. Because we played this before. You do? Well, then you know what we've got to do, right? Yeah. How'd you find out? Took me quite a while, but maybe we can compare notes and make sure we're right. While he was, wow, really? While he was speaking, my gaze, I wonder if that option is available if you haven't traveled back. It's weird. My gaze wandered and fixed on some movement nearby. Yeah, Reza actually caught on. Well, Reza's been here for a little bit longer than we have. He's been here, I think, about like a week or 2 weeks longer than we have. So we just came to meet him. It was hard to make out anything, but I imagined it might have just been wind blowing through the nearby shrubbery. Except for the fact that there was no wind. Reza. This might take a while to explain, but we've got the whole night. Reza, look. He turned around to face whatever I was seeing. He squinted hard before he called out. How dare you follow me even here? The disturbance came closer, until it became clear that it was Maverick, who had hidden nearby to listen in on our conversation. What's up, Maverick? How you doing? I knew you were up to no good. What were you talking about? What were you planning here? Some kind of attack? Wait a minute, there's no reason for... Don't try to deny it. I heard you both talking about it at the cafe, and I saw the leather. You think I couldn't smell the lemon on it? Pathetic. You'll have to come with me to the police station now, both of you. Come on, I think you're overreacting, but well, oh my god, I didn't even finish Reza! Reza, what are you doing? Come on, Diana, let's get out of here. In the dragon's side, I could see the wound where the bullet had penetrated his hide, a trickle of blood staining his dark scales in the earth beneath. Reza used the opportunity to run off in some direction, I wasn't sure which. I frantically scanned my surroundings looking for Reza, though he'd already vanished into the darkness. What was I supposed to do? Run away as well? Help Maverick? I was just a diplomat, and I had no idea what was happening. Suddenly the dragon whipped around, hitting me in the guts with his thick tail. I was lifted off the ground briefly before I felt the impact of my body hitting the ground, hard enough that my vision blurred almost instantly. Immediately. Those two words mean the same thing. It's fine. A deafening roar battered my ears. Was this his cry for help? I could barely move, but I found it better not to try, as to not startle the wounded dragon more than he already was. It certainly would have ended badly for me if he tried anything. I heard him take a few unsure steps before he lay down on the ground, panting. Well, I wasn't sure if something different was gonna happen, but... I'm still watching you, you know? And you better not move for your own good. If I have to get up again and come after you in this condition, I can promise you I won't be nice. took me a few minutes of listening to his labored breathing before someone arrived. It was 2 dragons. The first I recognized as Sebastian, the other one I didn't know. I heard Sebastian and Maverick exchange a few words. Maverick used Iron Tail. It's super effective. When the stocky fellow approached me. Hi, baby. How are you doing? I love you. Hey, kid, you alright? Still feeling a little dizzy. I'm Bryce, the chief of police in this town. Can you tell me what happened? I'm not sure. I'm not gonna help you. Is that so? His face was stern and seemingly lost in thought as I overheard Sebastian's conversation. Yeah, but you're the flyer on duty. You probably won't find him now. Not here in the darkness at any rate. Bryce! Well, that's just brilliant. I know. Everyone else has been so, like, down about hurting the other people, but Bryce is my bae. So, like, it's gonna be so hard. What do you think, Chief? Diana, can you walk? Yeah, I think so. Alright, Sebastian, take Diana to the apartment. Get us some help here from Maverick. Then we'll look for Reza. Right on! Come on, Diana, I'll help you up. We're back! I'm still shaken up by the events I just witnessed when I arrived at my apartment. Not knowing anything better to do, I soon fell into a deep slumber. Just passed out, man. The next day, I awoke with many questions lingering in my head. I considered calling someone from the police department to ask about Reza and Maverick, but in the end, I decided against doing so, as I was sure they would contact me if they had anything to tell me. I knew it was no use worrying about it for now, so I settled for starting another book. This is me. It didn't take very long, though, before the doorbell rang. Bryce! Bryce, the best ever police officer! Did Bryce, the chief of police, take it upon himself to escort me today? Oh, it's you again. Are you surprised? No, but I guess it'll mean bad news. Right, so, how are you holding up? Better than yesterday, that's for sure. Let's go for a walk then, shall we? Sure. This time I was taken along a different route than yesterday, and I was quite sure there was more to this than just taking a walk. I'll just go ahead and guess you didn't find Reza. Yeah, we hoped he would have come back on his own by now. Do you have any idea where he might be? Maybe he mentioned some sort of place in particular that holds some meaning to him? No, not really. We didn't get a chance to talk much at all yesterday before... There's that, too. I have no idea why Reza would have done anything like that. I had the impression that they weren't very fond of each other, but this? How is he, by the way? Oh, Maverick's doing... Oyster. Oh, Maverick's doing fine. There's plenty of blame to go around. You're right, they didn't particularly like each other. In his statement, Maverick says he suspected Reza of planning some sort of attack. Do you know anything about that? No, he only told me something was going to happen, not that he was planning anything. At least that was the impression that I got. I didn't realize this was such a cause for alarm for you guys. He's suspecting you too, by the way. That you both planned all of this from the very beginning. No, that wouldn't make sense. Actually, none of this is making any sense. Why would we go through all the lengths of our agreement only to jeopardize it by doing something like this? Damn, you missed so much action! You even already have our PDAs, and we don't have much to show for it yet. If we had any nefarious plans, this wouldn't have been a very good idea. You have a good point. Believe you. But from our side, we only have Maverick's word on the whole matter. After all, he was the one who spent the most time with Reza since he arrived here. Our human buddy shot a dragon and then ran off. Typical Reza, am I right? But even then, he didn't really have any reason to follow you yesterday. His behavior was completely out of line. I'm just glad you came out fine. If it wasn't on mandatory sick leave, he would be suspended right now. We'll have to wait till this whole thing is over before we decide what to do with him. I can assure you this won't be taken lightly. Oh my god! Savage! What did he just say again? I already forgot. I'm trying to see what I hope so was in response to. He'll be suspended. This won't be taken lightly. Okay. I feel like I act of war isn't just Reza things. I hope so. I personally guarantee it. We've still got quite a lot on our hands now, though. We have a wounded dragon and a missing human. This could lead to a diplomatic crisis. Maybe Reza will show up soon and we can get all this behind us. I hope so too. I really wouldn't want to jeopardize everything over this unfortunate incident. Yeah, how about we both just keep quiet about this whole thing for now? After all, I don't think any of us wants our people panicking about this already, right? I merely nodded in agreement. Now we're at the police station. It's pretty nice. Eventually, we arrived at the police station, where the chief took my formal statement in regards to yesterday's events. He asked me about Reza and Maverick, too. Not that I knew much of anything that had preceded yesterday's events, or the mysterious catastrophe that Reza had mentioned. Afterwards, he thanked me and left to file my statement while I sat by his table, waiting and listening to the goings-on of this small provincial town police department. When he returned, he was approached by someone who seemed to have urgent news. A lot of talking between the two ensued that I couldn't make out from my position. This went on for a bit until Bryce returned to me. Afraid I have more bad news for you. Reza has now officially become a murder suspect. Murder? Donna, Donna! We're headed to the crime scene and hoped you'd come with us. Me? A crime scene? I don't really know much about forensics. It's just that you're the only link to Reza we have. Consider what he said would happen to us. It's in all of our interests that we find him as soon as possible, and if he has anything to do with it, you might be able to help us find him. Your cooperation would certainly be appreciated, and it would be a nice gesture to show us that you're trustworthy in the eyes of those who might think otherwise after what happened yesterday. Will you help us? I think if you say no, you have to do it anyway. I implore you to reconsider. Will you help us? Nope. So there's an achievement for doing that. I suppose I'll just have to keep asking you until you change your mind. Aw, man, I was hoping it would be different. There is an achievement for declining him 99 times, which we are not gonna do. Oh my god, Tim! Tim would make the best AFV host. Man, I have not watched that either. I will help you. Suppose I don't really have much choice here, but you're right. We gotta find Reza, and if that's what it takes, then I'll do it. Very well, let's go then. 99 times? Yeah, I'm not doing that. On our way to the crime scene, he tried to prepare me for what would come. I had studied biology, so I was familiar with the sight of dead animals. Asking myself how similar this would be, I wondered if my reaction would be any different if it wasn't a dragon, but a human corpse I would be seeing. We arrived and we were met by Sebastian, who gave us an overview of the whole situation. This morning, the victim was found by a delivery flyer for a restaurant. I cracked the case. Blood loss from multiple wounds are the likely cause of death. Forensics was already here, so feel free to poke around. A few paces in front of us, the unfortunate victim lay on the ground, covered by a sheet that concealed the body. I figured as much, Tim. But not the large red stain beneath. We approached while Sebastian went off to deter any curious onlookers. I know it won't be pretty. I'm sorry for putting you through this, but you know what's at stake here. Just remember what I told you and you should be fine. Alright. You ready? Just do it. Ah! Death! No! Rest in peace. Rest in peace. What do you think? Well, he is definitely dead. Yeah, rip! This is why Bryce and I are like, you know, the same person. Go eat the foods? Go eat the foods, man. That's important. Let's just say this will be your test, and tell me what you can deduce from what you see. Give it your best shot. Now, reminder that I'm not really bad, but I am trying to fail on purpose. Because oh. 2 wings, 2 legs, just like the waitress in the cafe. About as big as a human lengthwise, if not slightly taller. The wingspan would certainly look impressive at that size. Wow, this is boink. Oh, you're so close, though. Highest you've gotten is 89. The wounds are kinda hard to miss. True, but what are they telling you? So I think you're just supposed to pick all of the joke answer. Like, we need to fail this, basically. Do you think this dragon wants at a date route? Oh god, I hope not. He is super dead. Yeah, so basically we need to fail this. The perpetrator was an unusually large or small person. The angles look a bit strange, like they were done from an unusual position. Is it possible that they were inflicted by someone who was much larger or smaller than him? No, I don't think that's it. It was suicide. Based on the number and shape of wounds, I'd say it was suicide. No way. He was already dead. That's clearly false. They're clean cuts, like from a knife or another sharp instrument. That is true, but why does this matter? It actually doesn't. You don't think the murder weapon matters? It tells us that it was suicide. I dare say the victim was cut. I thought we ruled that one out already. Dragons don't use knives. Actually, we do. Most Pythos have the proper hands to use them, but still. It couldn't have been Reza. Reza had a gun yesterday. Why would he use... It was suicide. Why would he use a knife now? Right, that weapon he was using on Maverick is called a gun, right? Yeah. What strange contraptions. Well, he could have had reason to use a knife over his, quote, gun, if it was him. Can you think of any? It makes him look cooler. No, just no. He wouldn't, because this was clearly a suicide. Alright, I get it, you think it was suicide, but I think we should explore other I suck. He wouldn't, because it wasn't him. There clearly is no reason why he would, so it couldn't have been him at all. I'll have to disagree with you on that. He lost his gun. It's possible, we've already searched the perimeter and didn't find anything. He didn't want to make any noise. Oh god! After all, he ran away from Maverick, trying to hide from the police. Something as loud as a gunshot would have easily given away his position and alerted others in the area. This is so bad. Could be a good reason. By the way, which wound do you think was the lethal one? The one on his wings. Got quite a few there, so I think it must be them. No, there's not really much blood loss from those. These are actually defensive wounds, usually inflicted when someone tries to defend themselves from these kinds of attacks. Definitely the one on his chest, then. Stop arguing with me. The gashes on his chest look rather large. I think it was them. Actually, no. These kinds of... Bryce is like, why did I want to bring her again? Like, she's stupid. But they aren't lethal. Alright, it's the one on his neck. Oh, no. That's right. Then why did you ask? If all the blood from it wasn't a giveaway, this is a stab wound. Characterized by a rather small footprint, you can tell it's also the deepest one. And from the location, it's pretty obvious that this must have done tremendous damage. What else do you see? I see some blood. Well, there's a lot of blood. This blood splatter suggests that he committed suicide. Just stop it already. The blood splatter suggests that he had AIDS. Oh my god, game. This isn't blood. If this is all it takes to get the bad ending, I'd accidentally get the bad ending. Nope, it's blood, alright. He was a hemophiliac. There's so much blood. Could he have been a hemophiliac? It is a lot of blood, I'll give you that, but I don't think this has anything to do with hemophilia. He was dragged here. No? Okay. Game! Yet what? They don't have that here. He died here. That's true. Unfortunately, it doesn't help with determining who the perpetrator is. Objection! Objection! That's right. Mm-hmm. Excuse me? Objection! That's what I said. Sorry, I just always wanted to say that. Go on, please. Make Miles Edgeworth proud. What about the blood on his muzzle? You tell me. He is a vampire. Don't be silly. Oh. He has gum disease. Possible but unlikely. He bit his tongue. That is actually a very real possibility. He had a bloody steak earlier. Oh, okay. He fought back. This is so stupid. I love this. Great. Awesome. Love that. I think that's about everything. Yay! We passed, right? We did great. Maybe this isn't your strong suit. Oh no! Curses, I thought we did great. Told you so. Don't worry about it. We still need your help with other things. My hype is so strong it bled into the game. Oh, I don't know. Maybe. It's possible. Oops. I just opened the wrong window. Okay. Desealing the witness, Sebastian approached the dragon who had discovered the body earlier. I recognized her as Adine, the waitress from the cafe. She seemed distraught, which, given the situation, wasn't very surprising. No, I don't think so. Take her to the department. I can't wait for her to bite us all in the ass. Get her statement written up and that should be it. Sure thing. Alright, miss. We're gonna have to take you to the department. Of course. When she spotted me, however, her composure brightened visibly. Oh, this human! Go away. Oh no! I don't wanna! Sorry, I call you by your name, but you never actually told me it. It's Diana. What have you been doing here? You work for our police now? No, it's just a hobby. But we clearly figured out that this was a suicide. Oh, you. By the way, I didn't know you also did deliveries. I do a little bit of everything, really. That's nice. I liked my coffee yesterday. If you like it, why don't you take our number? We could deliver something to you next time if you don't want to come in. Thanks. Sorry, I guess we should get going. Bye. Okay, bye guys. See ya. Hi Bryce, baby. Mwah. What do we do now? Suppose we'll head off to unless. Oh no. What is it? Sup, Maverick? How's it going? We got a violent homicide, and of course nobody from the department tells me. I have to find out from a neighbor who wanted to ask me about it. Good thing rumors travel fast, eh? Of course nobody told you. You're on sick leave. Mandatory sick leave, I might add. I'm not here in any official capacity, you see. I'm merely enjoying a curative walk in the fresh air and happened to come across you by accident. What do you want? I don't want anything. I just find it interesting that no one tells me about this, but the prime suspect's buddy can mess with the investigation. I see how it is. I know what you're thinking, but don't jump to conclusions here. I don't need to jump to conclusions. I think the dead body we found says it all. You really have an attitude problem. You know, if you weren't on sick leave, you'd be suspended right now for attacking Diana yesterday. Do you even have any idea what kind of repercussions this could have on us all? Me attack Diana? As far as I can see, I'm the only one who's injured here. Besides, I'm so sorry for apparently being the only one who's doing his damn job. Right, let's all sit idly by while the suspect's on the loose and planning his next move. Maverick is so sassy. I love him. You know, whatever it was Reza was talking about, he was going to tell me just before you showed up yesterday. I don't need to hear you, of all people, belittling me about this. What's your problem? If anything, I want to find him just as much as you do. Don't compare yourself to me. Your words mean nothing. Enough. You shouldn't even be here, so you better go now and get some rest before I have to take disciplinary action. Fine, but when we find him, you'll see I was right. If I have to prove myself, so be it. Goodbye. Can he even just do his own investigation like that? Well, as long as he doesn't interfere with us, we can't really stop him from doing things in his own free time. I see. I suspect he won't adhere to the standards of performing an unbiased investigation, though. Like I didn't. Because, you know, just saying it out. Alright. He has already made up his mind. It's clear to me he won't be looking for facts, just for evidence to support his own view, in order to prove it to us or to himself. Who knows? Oh, Bryce, you're such a homie. He's always been like that. Always something to prove. We'll have to be careful. He'll be looking for raises soon enough. We have a village of dragons. They have said that the world extends beyond this, like, town. But yeah, they have, I think, Lorum discusses it a little bit, and also maybe Sebastian talks about, like, the police station side of things. Let's hope we find Raze before he does. Yeah. Don't worry, Raze will turn up eventually. I sure hope so. All things considered, I had to admit that it remained a possibility that Maverick was right, but could the Reza I knew really be a murderer? You know what? If you need something my help with the investigation, or if you need anything else, just call me. I will. Well, I think we're done here. Let's go. Bryce led me back to the apartment. I guess there really wasn't much for me to do in the meantime, as I was spared the more arduous parts of the investigation. Maybe I should have been glad about this, though now I had an afternoon to fill. Alright, who are we gonna hurt first? We gotta do everybody once. Well, all of the dateable ones anyways. So basically, we have to do everyone at least once and get them from neutral to negative. Which is sad, and I don't want to, but we have to. So it's just like, who do we want to start with, I guess, is the question. Oh, it makes me so sad. We could do Remy right now because Twy doesn't seem to be around. But then he'll be sad when we get back. Yeah, let's just start with Remy. Let's just damage all of our relationships one by one. Hooray! Let's do it. Alright. Let me... I'm just looking at my chapter guide here, just to make sure. Let me look for Remy. Yeah, Remy's guide, all it says is keep your innuendo in your pants. We didn't meet Remy on stream, but he is smart and nerdy. This is true. Remy is precious. And I do love him. Twy loves him more. So that's why, since Twy doesn't seem to be around, we should just damage our relationship with him. But knowing Twy, he's gonna come back right now. He told me to meet in the lobby, but nobody's here. Maybe I should look for him. He can't be too far after all. No, we have to, nope, we have to do it. Nope. Alright. It's quite a spacious building, lined with many bookcases on multiple floors. From the looks of it, it seemed to be as much of an archive as it was a library, with immaculate order permeating the chamber. It was the kind of place I could see myself getting lost in for an afternoon or two, thumbing through all the interesting books they could offer me. I was looking around in wonder when suddenly a voice penetrated the silence. Remy! We know who this is. I couldn't see who the voice belonged to, but it came from the more private area in the back. It was belonged by It was followed by footsteps that approached it. Oh, you're still here? Of course I am still here. I have business to attend to. Certainly, I just assumed you'd be done by now, Amira. I guess your assumption was wrong then. Be a good boy and bring me some coffee, will you? Of course, Amira. I heard more movement, though I still could not see either of the two who spoke behind all the bookcases. I assumed the area was off limits to a visitor like myself and decided to wait. Here you go. And now let me read in peace, you silly boy. Of course. I heard him walk towards my direction until he emerged from behind a bookcase and spotted me. Oh, hello, Diana. I didn't expect you so soon. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have come at all. Well, I'm glad to see you again, at any rate. See, oh my god, he's not even... Back off, Amira. Amira's weird. Who was that back there? I guess you heard that, didn't you? That was my superior. She's the Minister of Culture and Arts, which means I'm technically in her employment, though generally speaking, I work for the council at large, not just her. So this is where you work, huh? Most of the time, yes. That makes you a librarian, I suppose. There's a little more to it. I'm not just in charge of the books, I'm a scholar and study them too. For example, if the council requests knowledge on certain topics, like facts, statistics, or other information of interest, it's part of my job to research it and present it to them in an appropriate manner. Just thinking about doing that kind of work day after day gives me a headache. Suppose it's a good thing that I'm the one who works here and not you. Oh, savage! Anyways, was there a particular reason why you wanted to meet me? You're just too damn cute. I was bored, and coming here seemed to be the most interesting option. Should I not keep my innuendo in my pants? Or should I be really mean? I'm tempted to do both. Or like, I can't decide. No, running the library does not mean I'm a librarian. Ooh, I'm not sure. I think either could be fine. Like, all it says is don't be mean to Remy and keep your innuendo in your pants. Get 2 cursors. I don't think I could do that. So I think I can technically do either. Although the keeping the innuendo. Nice. I've got books, but I'm not too bookkeep. I got the gist. Oh god, this is so tough. Don't say that. So I will say we won't see it because we're only doing like, well, we might see it if I get the option to do like second dates, I will. But honestly, with Remy, the second date is where you can really break out the innuendo, and it's hilarious. And I really want to do it, but we may only be doing one date with everyone, so we're gonna have to see. Either way, now that you're here, you could help me with something? I've got some books that need to be sorted over there. Nope, we're not doing that. I respectfully decline your best to help. I have reconsidered my stance on this matter and have decided how I'm sure. In that case, you should probably wait outside. I don't think the staff would approve of you loitering in the lobby. This is a library. Why can I not loiter here? I will. That's right. Bye. I waited outside for the dragon to finish his work and passed the time by reading a book I'd brought from my apartment. When I finished the book, yeah, the innuendo really comes in the second date, but we'll see. And the dragon still hadn't appeared. I grew impatient and tried to return inside to check up on him, only to find the door to the library had been locked. Hi, Evan, how are you? But that when I looked up, I realized all the lights inside had been turned off as well, and the library no doubt had closed for the day. I was not sure whether he left me waiting on purpose or just forgotten about me while he finished his work. Either way, it seemed like a sign that we wouldn't meet again. Oh! Oh no! Oh, did we do it? Is it bad now? Bad! No, we can't do the second date now. Oh, that's so sad. But that's okay. Yay! We did it! Bad! Oh god. Nailed it. Alright. Who should we destroy our relationship with next? Shogun, we're doing Anna, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go in order. I'm just gonna destroy my relationship with everyone. She told me to meet her here, so she's gotta be around somewhere. Production facility starting strong. Had many different wings, covering everything from research to processing, in addition to production. It was easy to get lost if you didn't know where you were going. Everyone needs a UI like this in their life. I think so too. Destroy all the relationships we're going to. And when I approached, I was surprised to see not only Anna, but Remy as well. They seem to be, oh, hi Remy! You know. They seem to be in the middle of a heated conversation. I thought it would be inappropriate to approach now, so I remained several paces back out of their field of vision, but still close enough to be able to make out their words. Well, technically, Oyster, Adine delivers lunch, so, like, we can't destroy our relationship with lunch. We've heard the rumors. So you come to me on the basis of rumors? Is that how you operate? What do you want from me? This is not the first time you've been in trouble, you know. They might not be so lenient with you this time. I don't know what you're talking about. You'll drink to that. I'll drink to that. Consider this a warning. You should proceed carefully for your own good. Remy, I'm so sorry. I still love you. I know, I'm sorry. If you wanted to threaten me, the least you could have done was to send someone more intimidating. You may be larger than I am, but even I can see that you're just a big coward. You wouldn't dare put your dirty claws on me. I wouldn't. I'm here as a courtesy to you, not to threaten or intimidate. Do with that information whatever you wish. Lunch is all I have. Well, we're gonna have to eventually. You know we'll be back. And if they find anything, There will be consequences. Do you think I care? This attitude of yours is not very helpful. Neither are you. Well, I've said what I came here to say. Good luck. Whatever. Bye. Remy turned to leave and started walking in my direction. I ducked behind a pillar. When he went past, I wasn't sure if he'd seen me. I have to break up with Pizza. No. Either way, he left, and I was safe to approach now. No, we gotta destroy it. Okay, wait, let me just check what we've got for Anna. Oh, wait. Oh, it's another achievement. This thing is not the easiest to navigate. General Knowledgeist. Where is that at? No, not that. Oh, Control F it. General. Oh, here we go. Okay, oh, we just have to... I think we just have to get everything wrong. Because I remember her first date. Okay. Have I played Monster Prom? I have actually not played Monster Prom yet. And yeah, it does kind of seem like my type of game. So... I probably should get it. What's that all about? Who cares? Wait, how long have you been here? Why isn't there a way to be mean to system? Control F it. Yeah, that does sound bad. Whoops. How long have you been here? I saw everything. Not that it matters much anyway. This is just par for the course for me. I know, Remy. What's the problem? Well, I kinda do. He did kick me out of the library. Whoops. The nerve of that guy. He probably wouldn't be so uptight if it wasn't for that thing with his girlfriend a few years ago. But I don't care about him. It's his superiors that are the problem. They don't like me and the research I'm doing. They cite their traditions and values. It's multiplayer? Really? I actually have not watched anything about it because I thought maybe I would play it someday, so I didn't watch anything. Claiming that those are what have kept us alive for so long. If anything were to change, it would obviously fracture the base that the society is built on, causing it all to collapse, tear apart families, and allow all hell to break loose. At least you believe those old-timers who keep repeating those phrases. Ooh, that sounds great. All that nonsense because of my research. Valuable research that could save lives, mind you. What kind of research are we talking about? I could show you sometime, but we're here to have fun, right? I thought you wanted to show me, since you said we were both in biology and all that. Sure, but after doing this all day, you'll have to excuse me for not wanting to talk about it even more. Wasting my time with that guy was just another setback. Not that I don't already have more than enough work to do. Even right now, I'm supposed to be working overtime. I see. In any case, you have to work overtime today. Does that mean I should wait for you, or do you want me to come back another time? I hope no one notices your unscheduled break. As long as you don't rat me out, that shouldn't be a problem. So where are we going? I don't know where you're going, but I think I need a coffee or 5. You can tag along if you'd like. I think I'd rather not. Suit yourself. Oh my god! Whatever the reason, I decided not to join her in her glorious quest for coffee. I wasn't sure whether I would regret the choice I made in the times to come, but in the end, it's what I had to do. Wow, we are just wow, really? I can't wait. Wow, we're just cutting all these dates real short by just not going. I gotta check that though and see if that was okay. Hang on. Bad! Guys, we're killing it! Alright. Look at this, it's so great. Dang, no coffee quest. Yeah, that date's actually kind of fun too, so that's a little sad. So, it turns out I've seen this before. No. We're not going to. As you wish. Another day, another morning. I woke from dreams filled with fire and smoke. The sun shining through the window gave me a comforting feeling of familiarity, despite the portal in the distance reminding me of my purpose here. I looked towards the horizon, my view undisturbed by dividing walls. The light of the morning sun was painting the sky with golden hues, a view that had almost become a rarity back home. It evoked a feeling of freedom and openness that was almost scary to me. Actually, I think I am going to go grab a drink really quick because my throat is getting sore because I've been reading so much. So, and plus, I really like this music, so it'd be nice for an intermission. So we're gonna take a really quick intermission, and then we will be back and we will continue. I'm not sure how far we're gonna get tonight. I mean, I thought these days were gonna be longer of all of us failing, but how long is this game? Um, it depends on how bad we do because I thought it was gonna be super long because I thought we were gonna have to like go through all the dates and actually fail them. But yeah, this isn't so bad. We really just need to fail all the investigations and then we're gonna be good to go. So I would think. So it's possible that we might get through it tonight. I'm not sure. I can't make any promises, but we'll see how we do after the intermission. So I'm gonna turn this music up because it's really nice, and I will be right back. I love that image so much, and you know, can't let a certain somebody know about that later. All right, I have a drink. I'm back. We're good to go. Actually, the developer of this game sent me the full soundtrack along with the game, but I could never get it to download, and I was so sad because the music in this game is actually really good. Because it is actually, the music in this game is actually written or like composed by the person, at least in part, by the person who did the music for Zero Escape, which I think is hilarious. Do I accept Steam gifts? I do. I mean, if you want to gift me something, I'm not going to tell you not to. But my Steam is, I think you need Turnabout 141 to find me, because my like name up in the corner and my username are different for some reason. So it's just exactly how it sounds. But yeah, it's really cool that this game has music from the original Zero Escape composer. I think that's pretty awesome. You can really hear the influence in some parts of the game. It's kind of awesome. Okay. While I got ready for the day, my thoughts strayed to the people I knew back home. I couldn't help but wonder how they were doing. But I had greater things to worry about at the moment, like Reza, murders, and generators. How much danger was I in, really? Oh, there's that doorbell again. Who's it gonna be today? Hello, babe. How are you doing? Oh, I got your request. Evan. Okay, I will accept that. No, I'm just kidding. I might do it later because it's probably gonna slow down my computer, and I'm gonna do it later. Okay. Nope, that is the wrong window. Hey, what's going on? Hey, Chief. More bad news? Not quite, unless you count Reyes is still missing as bad news, but that's kind of why I'm here. Alright, I accepted you. Actually, I did it now, because it just popped up. Well, what is it? Oh, good. Really? Well, you want to ask me again for help? Are you really sure? I'm not sure that you want to do that, buddy. Like, did I not prove my lack of investigative prowess last time? Not really in the mood to look at corpses today. Oh, good. We obtained a list of places Reza visited in the days before he vanished. We'll check those out, maybe find a lead, and you might help us understand his motivations or give us some context to his actions. I can certainly try. Don't worry, we don't expect too much from you. Good, you shouldn't. That is reassuring. You ready to go? Sure, let's go. Are you sure about that? There's a couple of places we can check out. Let's see where we should go first. While Bryce focused on his list, I saw someone approach out of the corner of my eye. A closer look revealed that it was Sebastian, waving his arm in an attempt to get our attention as he ran towards us, his face grave. What's up, buddy? There you are, Chief. I was looking for you. What are you doing here? Don't tell me there's another dead person. Sorry, Chief. There is. Damn. Guess it's gonna be one of those days where people just die. Yeah, looks that way. Someone else can take care of that today, though. We got other plans. You'll need to sign off on a few things, at least. I know. We'll go to the crime scene, sign a few forms, and then we're out. When we arrived at the scene, I saw the poor victim next to one of the houses. The obligatory sheet that was draped over him provided a modicum of discretion, but did nothing to hide the crime that had occurred. I don't know why I added some words in there. That was a little bit weird. Alright, I need to look up the investigator achievement for this to make sure that I mess it up. Great, okay. Got it. It's an interesting one, that's for sure. The wounds match those of the last victim, so a similar, if not identical, murder weapon is likely. The victim, maintenance person for this area, and the electricity is out. The power goes out, maintenance guy shows up and is killed before he can fix the problem. At least that's my theory. So the power for this whole block is still out, just like Noel's. That is correct. We should get that fixed as soon as possible. We don't need civilians showing up around here complaining about sitting in the dark. Good point. It's generally so they could do it well. Well, I'm trying to fail. Bryce's snout wrinkled with distaste as he glanced over Sebastian's shoulder. Damn, not again. What is it? Sup, Maverick? How you doing? What are you doing here, Maverick? Second victim, huh? With music composed by Tim. Oh my god. That would be awful, but also kind of awesome. That poor guy getting killed for doing his job. I know. He was such a good guy. This is an official investigation, so you better not cross that police line. We are sitting right here watching you. Shunned by my own colleagues. This is ridiculous. You know how it is. Rules are rules. And without rules, murders like this one would be allowed to happen and go unpunished. Have your fun without me, then. Okay, we will. What do you think he wanted here, Chief? Oh my god! Oreo side. Thank you so much for the follow. Enjoy your Blue Badger and your Blue Badger dance, and welcome to the Ace Fan Club. We've gotten so many new members tonight. Do, 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 do. Oh my god, there's an edge bit. Where are we, Tim Stream? What do you think he wanted here? That one's easy. To do his own investigation, just like he said he would. I shouldn't be surprised that he showed up. Speaking of emotional whiplash, but I guess we're lucky we arrived before he did. I agree. We better check out that power outage now. Of course, I think the door to the maintenance room is right around here. Alright, let's go check it out. Oh, Twy, you missed it! Twy, you missed, we got on bad terms with Remy. You're welcome. I did it while you were gone. I didn't want you to have to see it. Oops. Oh no! You got your flashlight, Seb? Always, Chief. You should go first then. I don't want my stuff here. Besides, putting on that head mount is such a hassle. I remember, you complain about that every time it comes up. Yeah, that should do the trick. That is a terrible flashlight. Literally, I can see nothing. Whoop. Oh. You just stay behind me, Diane, alright? Okay. You don't deserve Remy. I know, we don't. I hate stairs, especially those made for smaller dragons like you. Trust me, having it the other way around isn't too great either. I dislike all kinds of stairs. I just dislike all kinds of stairs, period. That's what I'm talking about. I hate stairs. God, they're so annoying. This kind of reminds me of when we found that underground base, or whatever it was. Remember, Chief? How could I not? It wasn't that long ago. Guys, I have one caveat. We're not killing Bryce. I can't do that. What goes on the top left of the stream layout? Usually when we play DS games, I'll have him up there. The one of the screens. And sometimes I'll put the alerts up there. But I forgot to today, and I didn't want to move it after we got so many. So sometimes I'm thinking about putting like a picture there, but I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. But usually because Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is one of our mainstays on Viewer's Choice streams, and then Professor Layton is always on Thursdays, so I haven't put anything up there because I always end up using my other setup. And yes, the Amnesia Facecam, the subscribe, we're calling it the stream Facecam, goes up there as well. Underground base? Yeah, the portal wasn't the only piece of ancient technology we found. There was also this whole lab near it. It seemed to have some high-tech stuff in there. At least that place didn't have as many stairs. Wait, so you not only found the portal, but a whole facility along with it? Yes, but we're not sure how much the two are actually related. These are the worst stairs. We spent all that time studying the portal and barely got anywhere with it. This stuff is just beyond what we know. Here we are. Why couldn't we just call another maintenance person to deal with this? Why did we have to do it? Oh, really? Oh, that's nice of you, Mario Bro. Thank you. I feel like I'm gonna get it more firmed up once I don't have 2 DS games in the main set, like the main rotation. So what exactly are we looking for? Whatever's causing the power outage. If we don't find the cause, we should at least be able to get the backup running. It's a dead body! Just kidding. There's nothing down here. There's a hole. Looks like the generator's gone. Yeah, I need to think of more emotes. You're right. I honestly have been kind of lazy with all of that stuff because I'm really just getting back in Ace Fan Badger. I would like that. I think that would be really cute. But I need to like get back into the swing of things again now that I'm like back home and stuff. But yeah, I'm definitely, it's on my list to come up with um more emotes. And also, Noelle offered to make me like a nice stream layout, so this whole layout might change anyways. Bowser's Galaxy generator. It's down here. The generator's gone. It's gone though. It's gone. No, you are not commissioning anyone for me. I'm gonna commission my own stuff. Mystery solved. Sound of creaking metal penetrated the stillness of the room. I looked above toward the source of the noises. It grew louder, and the next instant I was pushed sideways and fell to the ground, just barely avoiding the giant light fixture that fell from the ceiling and shattered into countless pieces alongside me. Diana, are you alright? The next thing I saw was a hooded figure standing above me, barely visible against the darkness that permeated the room. Sup? Hello? How are you? The figure crouched down next to me, its mask hovering right in front of my face. Merely a whisper reached my ears when it spoke. Be careful, Diana. Then the figure dashed toward the stairs. Where are you going? That's not me! Don't move! She's going up the stairs! I'm on it. Oh god. Oh! Bye! I didn't see that chair coming. I can't see a damn thing in here. Here, Chief. Hello, random masked person. I hate these stupid stairs! You're blocking the way! Just go around me! There's no room! You're as wide as the stairs are! I can't help it! Damn it, we'll never catch him now! Wow, you guys, that was, impressive police work there. Yup, really feeling it. By the time we found our way back up, the mysterious figure was nowhere to be found. We've got a long search ahead of us. With a head start like that, there might be no end to it. We have to take our chances as long as we still can. Except that chance is growing smaller and smaller while we wait for the team to arrive. What even happened down there? Right, Diana, tell us everything in as much detail as you can. There wasn't much to it. I heard a noise, I looked up, the light fixture came down, then someone pushed me. You mean Reza? I'm not so sure of that. Didn't you see him? Whoever it was wearing a mask. So now we're in Zero Escape. Yeah, pretty much. Bloody well can't be someone else, so let's not kid ourselves here. Wait a minute. While we were down there, didn't you refer to him as she? This has never happened before. I was thinking about this. So, for those of you who have not watched the playthrough up to this point, this game is Zero Escape-esque in that, like, you travel back through timelines, but you retain some of your memories, kind of. Like how you can traverse different timelines in Zero Escape, except it's not quite as free. Like, you can't just jump to any point. But we know something about this masked figure that we may not have known before, that this masked figure is a girl. And we would have no way of knowing that before now. I mean, before some of the endings that we've seen where the figure actually gets unmasked. Did I? I don't know, maybe you just heard wrong. Maybe. Why would he wear that whole getup, though? For protection. I'm not so sure about that, but who knows? This whole thing doesn't make any sense. Let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Your earlier theory about what happened was pretty sound, Sebastian. Let's go with that and add the bit about the generator being stolen. So now the question is, who has a motive for stealing a generator? It could be anyone, really. Technically, yes. But it's unlikely that someone who lives here would resort to stealing a generator when they could just easily buy or even request one. It's not really the kind of thing that would get stolen around here. How about Reza? I can't deny the fact that your generators are pretty important to us, but resorting to murder? We all saw the human figure running away. I'm actually working on that too, Mari bro. I'm doing meals. I think I don't know, there's some that I've finished already. Maybe it was a dragon in disguise. Judging by the person's mannerisms, posture, and speed, I'd say no. None of our kind moves like that. Are we sure we saw him running away? Now you're grasping at straws, Diana. Why would he have stayed here if he stole it? Why would he remain here if he was the one who stole it? The generator was already gone when we came here, and the person in question wasn't carrying it either. Perhaps this is a case where the criminal has returned to the crime scene. For this kind of crime, I'd say no, but who knows? Maybe our rules just don't apply anymore. What do you mean? No offense, but ever since you two humans arrived, there's been a lot of strange things going on. This place used to be a quiet town. Ooh, you're starting to sound like Maverick. Yes, I said it. To be fair, we saw a human running away from the crime scene. Given what we know so far, there's really only one option. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's murder. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe we should just focus on finding him and point fingers later. Agreed. The police team will be here any minute now. You don't have to get involved with the search, but that doesn't mean you can't help us. What do you want me to do? Twilight, this part is the same. We still have the list of places we were gonna check out. Remember, we can't go now. The search takes priority. Of course, we'll still check out those places after we're done here. But if you go on your own, you can speed up the process. You could even find a lead for us. Who knows? You must be. How about no? I figured you'd want to help find Reza, but I suppose I can't make you. Here's the list in case you change your mind. Considering your status, you shouldn't have any trouble in these places, but if anything happens, call me and I'll check up on you later. Wait a minute, you mean I'm going all by myself? All of us are going to be busy with the search, and we can't really afford to spare someone right now. You'll be fine. Aren't you worried I'll do something fishy? I mean, isn't that why Reza and I were assigned police escorts in the first place? No, wait to see the dates we got rejected so fast. That policy was mostly Maverick's fault, and he's out of the picture. With my authority as chief, I say you can go alone. Great, thanks, homie. I already know where you're going, and besides, I trust you. If you were in cahoots with Reza, you would have run off with him when you had the chance. Good point. I see the team approaching. Guess you should get going. Alright, see you later then. Good luck. Alright, so basically we just have to not do anything productive here at all. Which is totally doable. That's definitely doable. I know, it does feel weird without Dokapon. I can't believe it's over. I'm so sad. It's not the same. It was a relief to leave the crime scene, considering all that had happened. When I reached in my pocket to take a look at the list, however, I found something unexpected. It was a small piece of paper with the word Tatsu written on it. How did it get there? The mysterious figure, maybe? Donna, Donna! My earlier encounter with the masked person was the only time today someone was close enough to smuggle something into my pocket. I figured if someone like Bryce tried to do something like that, I definitely would have noticed. As for Tatsu, the only related thing I could think of was Tatsu Park, which I'd come across when I went to the police station the other day. Even if that park was the place the mysterious paper referred to, I didn't know if it was actually a good idea to visit. The masked person may have saved me from the falling light fixture, but if it was Reza, it would mean following someone who was also the prime suspect of 2 murders. I also had to consider the list of places Reza had been to. A local grocery store, the production facility we'd visited, and a library were the 3 places closest to here. It certainly was going to be a busy day, and I knew I wouldn't have time to visit all of them. What should I do? We need... I think one of the options on, like, the second version of this... They said they weren't gonna put finale on the final video. It was gonna be a surprise. Tim, please tell me you guys are gonna do a round 2. I would love to see that. We're gonna go to the grocery store. Because you know what we're gonna do here. Any of you who have seen this playthrough know that we have to do this every single time, or it's not a playthrough by me. I entered the store. This must be the store Raze has been shopping at. Hello, store owner. How are you? Another 5 years of dope bond. Who's he talking to? It's the baby dragon. Throwing around ideas. Oh, I hope you guys do the sequel. That'd be fun. I'm sorry, but this prescription has expired. No, little Farah! Can't fill it in like that. I can't fill it like this, not fill it in. You need to tell your parents to visit the doctor so we can write a new one. Bye, Vara. Okay, see ya. Hello, Diana. How can I help you? You know who I am? Of course, I am the only human. Just browsing. You know, well, there's only really one thing that we need to look at here. It's this. Everything from food supplements to skincare and even birth control. The variance in product sizes is astounding, especially when talking about the birth control. I think these ones could fit on my arm. Alright, we can leave. We can leave. Bye. Suppose that's all I can do here. We did nothing. Get some well-deserved rest. Bye. Let's go home. Nope. We gotta watch it. What's he gonna say? We've never not done anything. I never get tired of the birth control line. I never do either. That's why we do it every single time. Not sure how my findings will help, but at least I have something. Look who we have here. Hey, Maverick! His intense gaze confirmed that there was no one else his words could have been directed at, even with civilians passing by. In, the background, I suddenly felt very alone. What do you want from me? Answers! What if I don't have any for you? Then you will listen. Just tell me one thing. Why? What is your goal in all of this? Why even come here? You wouldn't understand. What would I not understand? I just don't get why you can't be honest with me, even when you know no one else is listening. You know I can't touch you. If I did, it would be all over. That's what she said. If I did, it would be all over for me. At least as long as I don't have any proof. In the end, what difference does it make if I know? No one's gonna believe me anyway. Do you wish to kill me too, like Reza? If I have to. I appreciate the honesty. Of course, why else would an ambassador need such a dangerous tool? I know you claimed not to have one of those things Reza injured me with, and you didn't have any when they searched you, but I guess it's way too late for safety precautions at this point. You could have hidden one anywhere. The damn hurt, you know. Even worse than that was getting thrown aside by Bryce. I trust him, but after what happened, he doesn't trust me anymore. Now there's only you, the mythical, the special, the new. How much I wish I could make him see what I see. I could have saved the world with what I did that day, and it still wouldn't matter when no one believes me, just because I don't have any proof. Maverick is just, he's an angry anger. But I won't stop until I find some. And when I do, I'm gonna be a damn hero. Okay, bye! Good talk. Have a nice day. And with that, he was gone. On the way to the police station, Maverick's words kept finding their way back into my mind. I couldn't decide how to feel about them. I wasn't even sure if it was worth mentioning to the police, since all he did was make vague accusations. It wasn't anything substantial enough to be considered a threat. I also feel for Maverick, and I think I've said this before. in like another pathway or something. Like I feel for Maverick, man. He just wants to protect people, and yeah, he's going about it the wrong way. He's being kind of a creep, but he's just doing what he knows best. And then in a couple of the endings, he becomes like a real homie. So, you know. However, his actions were growing more calculated, and he seemed very sure of himself. I wondered about what this could amount to, but that wasn't the problem at hand. The problem at hand is that I didn't do any of the things I was supposed to do. Sup, Sebastian? How's it going? Hey, Sebastian. I thought I'd meet you at the front desk. What are we doing in Bryce's office? He does have a nice office, doesn't he? The chairs are comfy. Is that the only reason we're in here? The dragon gave a brief chuckle. Let's just say that any information pertaining to this case is important enough to warrant some privacy. I see. Will Bryce be here anytime soon? I don't think so. He's still outside looking for Reza. He's not the kind of person who gives up easily. Should have given up hours ago. It's just how he is. Once he sets his mind on something, he sees it through to the end. That's why he's our chief. He gets things done. At this rate, it doesn't look like we'll find him today. He could be anywhere. Long gone, beyond our reach. What do you think? We'll never find him. Makes you think so. He's escaped twice now. Each time he's managed to get away without any trouble. I just feel like if we haven't found him by now, we won't do so anytime soon either. Raisin knows what he's doing. Welcome back, Evan. I wouldn't give up just yet. I don't think you quite understand what you're dealing with. But you do. That's why we asked for your help. And that's why I didn't do anything. I know, but to be honest, I'm not sure if I could be much help to you at all. You just have to keep trying. At least that's what they told me in the police academy. Aw. In our line of work, there can be a lot of situations that seem hopeless, but the one thing you can't do is just give up. You can go over the same facts and evidence dozens of times and still miss something. Focus and keep trying, and you'll eventually find something new. Even if you're sure there's nothing else to be found, or you feel like it's not worth it, or you think that it's just hopeless, there's always something you can do to help. As long as you don't give up, there's still a chance to solve the case, however small it may be. And you know, maybe it's that small chance that makes the difference in the end. Are we playing Ace Attorney right now? This is like a motivational speech from Ace Attorney or something. I did receive your gift, Evan, I saw it. Don't give up, Diana, because quite frankly, you're the best chance we have. And thank you so much for that, by the way. I did see it. I haven't, like, opened it yet, but I saw it. Wonder what'll happen to our trade agreement now, considering Ray's is still missing, the murders, and the stolen generator. If Reza really is the murderer, then don't do that. We're giving up. What? Worry. You don't know what's at stake here. People are dead, Diana. Do you think I don't know that? Reza may be our prime suspect, but he's also a missing person. For all we know, he could be a victim. Maybe someone is making him do this. My point is, we don't know the facts yet. What we need to do is find him and find the murderer. You're fine, Evan. Don't worry about it. We'll find Reza, and we'll go from there. We'll figure it out. Say nothing. Anyway, you said you had some information for us, so what did you find? Well, let me tell you, dragon birth control. There isn't much information to glean from what you've told me. The rest of the police force and I will have to check things out ourselves to see if we can find more details. In any case, thanks for your help. We really do appreciate it. You're welcome. You know, I hope my information about dragon birth control can be pretty helpful. It can get pretty heavy at times. You're welcome. Should be all then. Since Bryce still hasn't come back, I assume the search is still going on, and I better get out there and help him. Guess it's gonna be a long day. Can you find your way back to your apartment? Of course. Alright, see you later. Good luck. Woohoo! Finally some free time. Whatever, dragon damn condoms. We probably should do Lorem next. Right? Because he's technically next in order, right? It doesn't really, not that it matters, but... Yep. I just want to see what else we have here. Yeah, okay, we have seen the neutral ending. Okay. Okay. So let's go see Lorem. Let's see how fast we can get him to reject us. Went to the bar Lorem suggested as our meeting place. When I looked around, I saw Bryce sitting at a table, talking to someone I couldn't see. I lingered on him for a second, but soon spotted Lorem out in the corner of my eye. Hey, Bibby, how you doing? There you are. Hey, Lorem. No. Is there a true ending? There is, and that's what we're going to be doing after this. But I obviously wanted to get all of the other endings first. It's good to see you. I thought you might not show up. I almost didn't. Glad you came anyway. Kind of surprised you wanted to meet me here. Don't take this the wrong way, but are you even old enough to drink? What are you talking about? It's because you're small. Okay, I'm just seeing how do you stack up, comparatively speaking? Are you sure you're not a reporter? Yeah, he's not a reporter, and I thought the uniform was just a clever disguise. It's real, though. Sebastian knows I work for the local post office. Excuse me, but this still really doesn't tell me anything about why I'm here. You're a postman who wants to interview me for what, exactly? Sorry, I guess I got ahead of myself here. Maybe a full introduction is in order, and after that you can still decide whether you want to go through with this or not. So just in case any of you are thinking about getting this game for yourselves, Lorem's route is the one that gets you the most zero escapee, like random knowledge bursts, that kind of thing. Particularly his second date. I already regret coming here. He doesn't care. Oh man, poor Lorem, we're gonna have to crush his dreams. Living in the city can be very expensive. I can always move later when I get a job there. I've got other plans right now, though. How much is it on Steam? I'm actually not sure what the price is right now because I got a review copy, but I'm sure it's like $10 probably. I don't quote me on that. I don't know, but honestly, it has so much content in it that it's literally worth it. Is it $10? It's definitely worth $10. Like, I'm trying to see how many hours I've been playing. Oh, I'm accepting your gift, Evan. Add to library. Okay. Wait, I'm just trying to see how many hours. Lorem is your spirit dragon? Yeah, I thought you might like him. Okay, I can't check, but he knows my Lorem, I feel like you would like Lorem, Evan. That's what this is all about. Oh, you said this was gonna be about something serious. Oh, but this is serious. I know, baby. I know it is. Humans have always been part of our media, books, movies, and now games. With you on our side, this could be an amazing opportunity. Oh, maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all. I can't help but feel a little deceived by this. Oh no! Bye! This was a waste of time. Oh my god, I'm such a bitch. Bye! Sorry, I won't bother you again. I hope so. Oh my god! I'm gonna cry. Not another word, I got up from our table and left. Oh snap! Bye! Oh! Oh man! We're on a roll! Alright, I know the easy way to shut down Bryce. So again, I found myself within the police department, which seemed oddly quiet. It didn't take me long to spot Bryce. Hey Dan, what's up? Hi baby, how are you? What do you have for me? I'm not sure if it's worth mentioning, but I have known Reza for a couple years, so I have known oh, I just read that again, sorry. I see. Well, that's actually more helpful than you might think. Mannerisms, habits, all that kind of stone cold basilisk. To get a better idea, you know, I'm just about done here for the day, but if you want to discuss it over a beer or something, I'd be more than happy. Okay, wait, here's the thing. I need to know when to say I don't drink. I'm not sure if... Okay, oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. I just didn't want to mess up. But basically, just tell him that you don't drink. Just one, I'll take 3. That's me. But maybe find something you like. Press him about wanting to go to a bar? What does that mean? Actually, I find it worrisome that the chief of police prefers to get drunk instead of hearing important information about a case. You're quite right. In my own free time, I do prefer to get drunk instead of dealing with work. If you find that worrisome, maybe you should try out my job sometime. It can't be that hard. Oh my god, this is horrible. Alright, kiddo, that's enough. You better go now before you make me really mad. Aww. Might not be the wisest person that ever lived, but if I know one thing, it was that getting on a dragon's bad side was not a very good idea. Okay, so I did not get the achievement that I wanted, but that's okay. According to his wishes, I left, wondering what went wrong between us. Man, how did I screw up that interaction? I couldn't possibly tell you. I just wanted to help, and that was how he showed his gratitude? I could certainly live without Bryce from now on then. Speak for yourself, girl. I love Bryce. Oh my god, we are just on a roll. I hate this timeline. Yeah, me too, man. This sucks. I don't know, man. I can't decide if I want to finish this tonight or if I want to find a good stopping place. How many chapters are there again? Like 5? Hang on, I'm just looking. Hang on, I'm just looking at my guide. Can't decide. We can probably keep doing it because we only have one more date to screw up. So, we might as well just keep going. It's because I'm not online. Sorry, bro. I was on my phone earlier. What an adventure. Morning sun, peaceful landscape. Please come with me. What's going on? Recommend hijacking the next poll. I was thinking about it. I was trying to decide whether to skip Professor Layton this week and do this on Thursday also, or just do it next week. Only because I'm thinking there's that one cutscene, you know, or like story segment, you know, the one that I said we were gonna watch this time. We may also, everyone brace yourselves, because we may have killed Anna. Did you pour out some more? Wait. Stone cold, girl. Stone cold. Lord. Stop joking around. This is serious. I am serious. What? Yeah, I was thinking about that's why. Hang on, we gotta get through this. I think we're gonna get through this scene, and then we'll stop before we destroy a Dean. This is crazy. Shut up already and listen to me for once. Well, what is it? You know Anna, right? Met her, yeah. How about her assistant? Oh, no. Okay, he's still dead. We didn't kill Anna. That's cool. Oh, cops, I'd like to report an absolute murder. Actually, two, because that guy's also super dead. But you're sorry about your diabetes joke now, huh? No, not really. Oh my god, that's hilarious. No, don't skip. I'm just sorry about your diabetes joke now. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, sorry. In addition to the murder, several things were stolen, among them your PDAs, batteries, and some components used to build generators. Does that ring any bells? Not really. Raisin might have some knowledge of electronics, but I doubt he has enough to assemble one of your generators, even if he had the parts. Strange. Even so, it's fair to assume Raisin's involvement at this point. No one else has a greater motive to steal the PDAs, especially after what happened between him and Maverick. Unless someone wanted to frame Reza in order to sabotage this whole operation. Do you really believe that? Hey, I'm just saying that it's possible. I'll shove that idea under possible but unlikely. Whatever. Chief, are we done here? Pretty much. Why do you ask? We just got a message from the higher-ups. You and Diane are to report to the Ministry of Culture and Arts immediately. Time to talk to Amara. She wants to talk to us. Yeah, probably not. Darn it! Sebastian, you can finish up here and go to the Ministry. When you're done, we'll have to make some arrangements. Let's go then. It's not like we have a choice. Man, I am sassy! Mara, ew. There she is. Girl, how you doing? Why can't she die? Oh, Twy. Just 'cause she's mean to her boyfriend a couple times. It was quicker than I expected. Wouldn't mind waiting out here a little longer. Greetings, Minister. Greetings! Shall we go inside for our official business? Evan, all of the VODs are available on the channel. If you want to do that. Girl! Look at your earrings! No, I've got everything I need right here. It gets so stuffy inside on hot days. My assistant doesn't seem to mind, but I prefer the fresh air. I'd rather just stay right here unless you have any objections. I don't. I see. Well, I know I haven't exactly been up to date in regards to Reza's sudden disappearance, but to get the message today that he's a confirmed serial killer was quite shocking. I think most of them are on there. I feel like one part is missing, and I don't know how that happened, but something disappeared. I feel like it was maybe a Dean's ending or something. Frankly, I'm curious as to why the facts of this case have been withheld from me for so long, because you're the Minister of Culture and Arts. Like, what does this have to do with you? Simply because they weren't within your jurisdiction. The murders were simply a police matter. Only with the amount of new evidence, namely the DNA and blood we found, and these three murders now being linked together, and to him, did your ministry have to become involved. I see. So Reza's involvement is now undeniable. Is Twitch being a derp? I know! Adia's ending was so good, but it's gone. I don't know what happened to it. Facts are nothing to be afraid of, though in light of all this I am starting to worry about my personal safety. With our thick hides, I don't think our species has much to fear if we consider the murder weapon. Speak for yourself. You don't think someone of my standing needs protection? Oh, for sure. If you're worried about your personal safety, we could look into an escort for you. Good. Considering all the murders took place during the night, I'll certainly need it. Long days are endemic in my line of work. But that's enough about myself. We now face the question of what should be done about Reza and Diana. Minister, we continue our hunt for Reza every day. As a matter of fact, Diana has been helping us do so for a while now. Kind of. She actually kind of sucks. But it's okay. Is that so? One human a murderer, another a detective. Interesting. And how do we know Diana isn't following a similar plan to Reza's, whatever that may be? Similar concerns were leveled by Reza's escort Maverick. It was his overreaction that caused Reza to run away in the first place. Let the human talk for once, Chief. Helping is a bit of a stretch. Please, Diana, enlighten me. You and Reza came here on the same mission, and the situation has escalated beyond our expectations. What you tell me now will determine the actions I'll take on this matter. Maybe you should start by telling me your side of the events from the beginning. Reza was fine during his early days here. Things only went wrong after you arrived. I opened my mouth, but Bryce spoke first, determined to defend me for some reason, even though I totally, demolished him. Arguably, the problems that caused all of this were apparent even then. How so? Maverick suspected Reza of planning something, but I didn't think he had a case. Well, did he? No, what he had was a suspicion. The night he followed Reza, he found both him and Diana at the portal. The humans intended to send one of their promised generators through, but there was a confrontation that ended with both Maverick and Diana wounded and Reza running away. Reza's been missing ever since. I've read the reports already, Chief. The question is, did Maverick cause this, or did he just fail to prevent it? I have no way of knowing that, Minister. You just mentioned your apparent knowledge of problems back then. Problems may not have been the right word. Let's just say Maverick's attitude was not helpful during that encounter. Why did you choose Maverick as his escort in the first place? Protection for the human ambassador was my greatest concern when I made that decision, and Maverick was the most capable individual in that regard. Well, that worked out nicely, didn't it? You also seem to think that Maverick shouldn't have remained Reza's escort, is that true? Yes, had I paid more attention— Are we, like, in court right now? Is this, like, a cross-examination? Because I kind of feel like it is. Definitely the first part of the Adine ending is up, but I think the second part is missing, and I don't know where it went. The situation may have been avoided. So you accept responsibility for the incident? Yes, Minister. I see. Now, let us get back to the topic of Diana. Reza was your partner in humanity's mission to come to this world. His list of criminal activities not only includes murder, but also the theft of generators, electronic components, and the PDAs your people gave to us. I understand why Bryce would reason that you could help the investigation, but we must have no other choice but to be suspicious of Reza's partner. What was your motivation when you agreed to help us? Bryce wouldn't let me say no! It's beneficial to my actual mission? That sounds a little sketchy, so of course we're gonna pick that. And what would that be? The deal between our races. That is not what I wanted. If Reza is involved with these crimes, I want no part of it. It has nothing to do with me or the reasons why I came here in the first place. If his actions are endangering the agreement in any way, I want to put a stop to him. I see. Well, after reading up on the whole situations and hearing both your accounts, I believe that Diana's trustworthy. Great, thanks. Nevertheless, I think Diana presents a great risk. Why's that? After this meeting, I will hold a press conference to inform the public of the current situation. The people must know of the danger posed by Reza. No matter what Bryce and I think about your involvement, the public could feel differently. You, me, and Bryce will have to face the backlash resulting from this information becoming public. And what's more, Diana, you might be in real danger yourself. Reza himself may come to silence you once he learns that you're helping us, or consider the public uproar from those who would question your involvement. All things considered, it would be best for you to return to your own world until the situation has been resolved. I came to the very same conclusion, Minister. Then, with your support, this is what shall be done. Please don't. You don't agree. If you send me back now, the diplomatic relationship's over. I have to admit defeat to humanity. There's no way I can return without your generators, our PDAs, or Reza. Maybe you could explain to them what a great choice of ambassador Reza was. But I was his partner, so in a way, he's my responsibility. I can't just go back like this. I'm afraid that's not enough. It certainly doesn't outweigh our reasons for sending you home. Just let me explain. I'll tell you everything. And then I did. I'm sorry, McBall. I really am. I don't know. Okay, well, we can skin that. Freaking. Ugh. I don't want to read all this. We've already read it before. Even though I said that we weren't skipping anything this time. There was like a solar flare, and then all of our electronics went haywire. And that was why everything went so bad. This is very Zero Escape, TBH. It's so Zero Escape, I love it. Hello, plot, how are you? Yeah, it's crazy. But the side effects were what killed us. Fires, and everything blew up. Pacemakers and nanomachines sucked. Power grids are gone. No one was listening. Moderately decent. I mean, yeah. Humanity is in shambles now. Those that I call family and friends now live with me in a giant, mostly self-sufficient city-state of survivors. A huge wall around the perimeter, guarded by militia, prevents any outside interference. It's the only way we can retain a modicum of order. Gangs of raiders and looters run rampant on the outside. They wouldn't hesitate to kill first and ask questions later if they'd known about my PDA. Our contained community has flourished for years now. We have homes to live in, crops to grow, and livestock to raise, and still have our own automated hospital that runs on salvage generators. Lately, though, supplies have started to run low, and dangerously so. The power we have is running out. Illnesses are spreading through the city, and treatment isn't as available as it used to be. Our population is dropping by the day. We took a great risk to increase the radius of our scouting missions, desperate to find something outside the wall that could help us. And then they found the portal, and now we're here. You already know the rest of the story. We found the portal, and you. And now you know why this whole thing is so important to me. All our hopes lie in acquiring the generators you promised us. The act of sending Reza and me here has without a doubt already cost the lives of some people back home. Beyond the city walls is a dead zone. We haven't heard from any other settlements for months now. The state of the rest of the world is unknown. When Reza and I were sent here, my peers made it clear that this was our last chance. If anything happens to us, no more people will be sent. If we can't manage to bring back something that'll help, we'll have sealed the fate of the tens of thousands that live in our city. Sorry, Dan, I didn't know. If what you're telling me is true, it unfortunately does not work in your favor. As sad as the situation may be, it gives Reza a motive. Desperate times call for desperate measures, after all. In that vein, it also gives you a motive. Considering the gravity of the human plight, it gives you all the more reason to collaborate with him. I'm not. What Reza's doing is wrong. You can't send me away under these circumstances because I'm your best bet at finding him. Even so, you'd still be in grave danger after we announce Reza's involvement in the murders. I cannot and will not take responsibility for the consequences when I know of the risks. What about our deal, then? In the wake of this new information, as a sign of goodwill, we'll send the generators you're owed through the portal once this is over, under 2 conditions. Humanity must condemn Reza's actions, and we must reclaim the stolen PDAs. I've changed my mind. You should let Diana stay here. I cannot take your word under consideration in this matter, Chief. Taking into account Maverick's actions and your responsibility for them, you'll have to be dealt with separately. With my authority as the minister in charge of the human visit, my decision is to have Diana sent back to the human world through the portal. Please. Immediately. Chief, please arrange for an escort to take Diana to the portal now. I could do it myself, Minister. Well, we have our own matters to discuss, Chief, and I'd rather get that over with as quickly as possible. In that case, one of my officers should be here at any moment. I arranged for him to meet us here. How handy. Then let's wait for this officer of yours. Hi! He's here. Okay, I think we're gonna stop here for now. I need to go eat food. So, we'll continue this on Thursday. And then, yeah, we'll do this on Thursday, and then if we have extra time, we'll play Professor Layton or something. But, yeah, we're over halfway done at this point now, I think. So, we should be good, I think, to go for the bad ending. But I need to go get things done tonight, so we're just gonna save real quick. Boop! And Bear probably puts the space before and after her Promise. Why? That's so savage. So thank you all for stopping by, and thank you so much, Tim, for your killer raid, and I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you guys will join me on Thursday for this, this, more of this. It's gonna be fun. I will see you guys then, and thank you all for coming out.